Thursday. Folks, we've got the most dreaded words in broadcasting. We've got a lineup change in here. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm here, Chris Kelly. I see Chris Demm right there.
I'm here.
Ready to go? I'm looking in there at BB Shea.
What up?
Not...
You, sir.
Yeah.
You're up. You're up.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Let me tell you. Let's get into it for a minute. Last night, let's just say where everybody was when the news came down that our dear friend Biggie would not be here today. Now, if you don't know of Biggie's struggles here recently, now we're going back like 3 weeks. He texted us all. He had chills. He had fever. Thought it might be flu or COVID. It turned out to be something called cellulitis, which he's dealt with before, which is an infection. He got it. He missed a week. BB Shea was in for a week, filled in very well. Biggie was down. He did have a fever of like 101.
Yep.
I tried to be supportive by saying...
Use your time in the hospital as a vacation.
That's right. I was on an edible. Okay, I was on an edible when I said that. That's right. That was a... Yeah, then... Okay, he came back, then had to go into the hospital.
Yeah.
That's when I said...
Oh, yeah.
That's when I said...
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could just lay around all day. Watch basic cable.
Right. So, Biggie, you may know this if you're a Priority One listener, a P1 listener to this program, was in the hospital 3 days, 4 days, well, three work days, and probably like 6 days overall. He gets out. We're on break for Thanksgiving. He came back as of Monday. I felt like things were on an uptick, but it turned out, Biggie told us, he sort of talked his way out of the hospital. He said, I think I can recover better at home. And they said, well, okay, but you have to take an oxygen tank with you. So they set him up with an oxygen tank, but he's frightened of it because he burns candles in the evening.
Yeah, he's afraid he's going to blow himself up. So he just put it in the corner and uses it as a hat rack.
Sees it from across the room, but we don't think it's helping as much as it should from...
It's not plugged in, and it's not around his nose.
That's right. So he seemed okay the first few days of this week, but last night, and I'll just say I was walking off the pickleball court last night in frigid conditions, got in the car, and my wife says every time I get in the car, I have to check my text because sometimes she'll text me and say...
Your wife has to tell you that?
I have to check my phone every time I get in the car because sometimes I come home and I haven't seen a text from her and I didn't stop and get her whatever she needed. So that's why I always check the phone when I get into the car. So I sat in the driver's seat, checked the phone. There's one from Biggie. It's long, and right there I knew, uh-oh, this is trouble.
Yep.
This is trouble.
Probably going to be out.
He says...
Fever and chills.
Fever and chills. I'll keep BB Shea working in the bullpen and let him know later if we're going to need him tomorrow. Well, right there, I knew. I was like, okay, this is going to... We're going to have a
Biggie out, BB Shea in.
In my head, I was like, that's it. So I thought I gave him a pithy little pick-me-up, pick your spirits up. He says, I've put my oxygen tubes up my nose. And I said, well, don't light a candle. To which Chris Demm said, way too flippant. Flippant.
I don't think BB Shea was copied on that.
No, you weren't. No.
And I said flippant.
100% right. But I had I had just popped an edible. Okay.
Another weeknight edible?
A weeknight edible. I mean,
When you get news like that.
Well, you have. I mean, come on.
Let's numb the pain.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I pop an edible. And that... Weeknight edibles, I really should not.
Why are you doing it?
No.
The big boss is in town?
I know. We got a big...
Shoo, wow, yeah.
We got a holiday thing
That's
tonight.
one of the biggest nights of the year.
I have to be fresh. I have to be fresh for tonight. We're meeting clients tonight.
I love you. Should come all edibled up.
Let's
love
do
you,
it.
man.
I'm down.
You want to edible
Heck
up?
yeah.
And go to this holiday thing? All the management team is... This is it. Now, this is the time of year.
What's your business again? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, my God. I can't believe you make money doing that.
Did you just call
the clients, our valued clients are our guests.
That's right.
For one night.
I know. Did you say my business is stupid? I don't know. I'm high.
You don't know.
What can I tell you? I didn't know I'm high.
I thought of that first, you asshole. What? Yeah, I was going to do it first, but I didn't.
You're so stupid. It was not bad for me.
We've decided to do such and well, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Oh my God!
You'll be out of business by New Year's.
Oh, I could ruin this. I could ruin
You
this
really
holiday
could.
party. This is a big Christmas party.
Please put away the edibles.
Big holiday party.
Yeah.
You know, I almost ruined one about 6 or 7 years ago because I was leaving, and a valued client. I was leaving, and I said, or he was leaving, and I said, "Well, listen, happy holidays," and he said, Merry Christmas." And I said, yeah, happy holidays. And he goes, no, Merry Christmas. And then it finally dawned on him, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Militant.
Yeah.
Got it.
Atheist.
Yeah. He's the same guy that asked me about my Irish heritage. And he said,
Because of your surname.
my name, Kelly, of course, Irish. And he said, oh, you. It doesn't get more Irish than Chris Kelly does it. I said, oh, boy, you better believe it. And he said,
What county?
what county? I said, Randolph. I said, Randolph.
That sounds a bit British, doesn't it? Randolph.
Yeah, 30 minutes away, right up the street.
I'm from Randolph County, North Carolina.
Yeah.
He goes, what county? And I was like, Randolph. He said, Randolph. He goes, that's not one I've heard of. I said, you're kidding us. It's right down the road.
Yeah.
Bad footing.
Yeah.
It's bad.
The hardcore Irish know the counties.
Of course. It's like Cork or, all of that. And I went to Chris Demm. I said, what's this dude talking about counties? And he said, Cork or, and I was like, oh, crap, And that was early in the evening. Then later, he's leaving. Very highly valued client here. He's leaving the event, and I say, happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Music stops.
Right. You can't say that. You say Merry Christmas. You don't say Happy Holidays. So look.
So that's tonight again.
That's tonight. Big holiday party. Management in town. I'm midweek edibling. Thank God those bear bells came in. I don't know where they are. I ripped the station apart today. Yesterday, we got a shipment of bear bells in. A P1 listener sent to Chris Demm, S. Hart or Shart.
Why'd they send him to him?
They sent them to him. I'm glad they did because I said, hide them from me or I'll eat all 20 of these bear bells in a day. We gave Biggie one. I had one. BB Shea had one. And then I said to Chris Demm, hide them. Otherwise, I'll eat them. Well, I came in today. I'm ripping cabinets open. I'm like the Incredible Hulk trying to get to these.
Where are the bear bells?
I haven't had one yet, but I will. I need this but only one. And then Chris Demm has to hide it as in preparation for the holiday party tonight. Meanwhile, now I got the message after getting off the pickleball court. Chris Demm wished Biggie well.
Yeah, I was having a glass of California Red Pinot.
See what similar lives we lead. See how we are? I pop an edible, play a little pickle. He's in there having a California Red, a friendly red. Isn't that what you called it that time you came to that?
It's a delightful friendly red.
A friendly red. You know what he said one time? Listen to this. Chris Demm and I were doing a thing. We were in a movie together, a little movie short, and we had a production meeting one night. A dinner at one of the houses. Remember that?
Yeah.
And, I
It was a fun night.
Oh, yes. You know what?
The whole crew was there.
Director, producer, the writer, all the actors. We're doing like a table read, okay? So I came in bearing what? Nothing. Myself.
Yeah.
This hoodie, Chris Demm comes over. He's got a couple of bottles of wine in his head, but in like a sleeve.
To keep him at the proper temp.
And the host said, what's this? And Chris Demm said, just a friendly red. I was like, oh, and everyone's like, oh, friendly red.
Well, pop it.
Yeah, and they popped it. Like, oh, oh my God, a friendly red.
Oh, the nose.
You think I had any idea what
Do you
was
have any
going?
Diet Coke?
I had a Diet Coke. I did. I was on the juice at that time, as I am today. And by the way, thank God I'm on the juice, or I'd really be. With Biggie out and the holiday party tonight.
Shea in.
The point is, poor BB Shea was bowling last night. He's in the Bad Bowlers Club. He was bowling last night and got word you might be needed. He's
I was lining up.
He had the ball in his hand.
And I heard a boom in my pocket.
Oh, God.
I did get the 5-7-10 split, though.
Wow.
I'm proud of that.
I'm impressed.
Nice.
But then I came back and checked my phone, and it's downhill from there.
Yeah, of course it is. You knew then. What
Ruined my night.
As soon as you hear, I have fever and chill, just go ahead and mark yourself. I mean, that's
Guys,
how.
I got to go. You finish this. Finish this round for me.
Exactly. You're lucky. I just told you the Wheel in the Sky story. I didn't finish it though. We just played the song "Wheel in the Sky" by Journey. That's the "I Kill Myself" song. And
warning, suicide trigger.
Warning. Okay. I'm gonna say 20 years ago, we also played Wheel in the Sky. I mean, we were playing that quite a bit.
Can't beat the classics. That's what we always say.
Well, that is a classic. You know, they don't make music like they used to. That's a classic, is what it is. So we had played, I mean, you know, we play what we play. Classic rock music on some of these stations we're on. And I was at the gym, a different gym than I go to now. I mean, this is Crosstown Gym. And I'm just walking around, you know, looking at machines and getting ready to get on whatever weight machine I'm on. And this guy comes up to me and he goes...
tank top, right?
Yep, tank top and big muscles. And he goes, "Hey, Chris." And I said, "Hey, man." And he goes, "How's that new XM satellite radio treating you?" "Oh, wait, that's me. I'm the one that got satellite radio." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a brand new thing.
It was a new thing. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "I can't listen to your station anymore. If I hear Wheel in the Sky one more time, I kill myself."
And guess what Kelly said?
Nothing. I said nothing. I was like, "Oh, great."
Well,
Hey,
that's
thanks,
like
fellas.
just an opinion, man.
He literally said, just like, he's like an itch from my face. And he goes, "If I heard Wheel of the Sky by Journey one more time, I kill myself."
I'm free. And Kelly just sat there mute,
Oh.
the towel around his neck.
That's right. I mean, men threaten our station, our livelihood here. He's like, "He'll Wheel in the Sky."
But you did come up with a ripping comeback
30 minutes later.
in his car,
In the car.
driving home.
You ready for this one?
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I should have said.
Are you ready for the comeback of
ready?
the
You ready?
century?
I hope you hear it then.
Oh,
I hope we do play it.
yeah.
Got him. Got him. I was like, but he didn't hear me say that. I said it to my
No.
own window. I was alone in my car.
Dang.
I hope you hear it then. That's what I should. So for months, I looked for him again at the gym, but I never could. I never came up. And even if I had, I think it would have lost its punch.
You should have told the staff to play it over the intercom.
Yes.
And then just look at
I
him the whole
should
time.
have. I should tell
When the guy in the tank top comes in,
play Wheel in the Sky.
loud.
Here's $30. Do it.
Yes, and I'm just going to stare at him and be like, "Okay, let's see it." Keys.
Do the throat slash gesture. Your move, slick.
Those words hung with
That's
me.
good.
I mean, this is more
Yeah.
than 20 years ago.
But we still use the phrases, "Oh, wait, that's me."
That's right.
And himself.
Give myself.
How's that XM satellite radio treating it? I was like, "Huh?" And he goes, "Oh, wait, that's me. Just had it installed in the truck." Oh, really? I was like, "Oh, good for you. Good for you."
Oh, nice.
If I hear Wheel in the Sky by Journey one more time, kill myself. Still, to this day.
Jaw drop.
I don't.
I think at the time, I mean, this was so long ago, we had a coworker, I can't remember who it was, a very good artist. And he or she
Yes.
drew a stick figure, like a police sketch of Wheel in the Sky guy.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was eerily, it was beautiful.
Right on.
It was a skinny guy with a tank top and big shoulders.
That's him.
And he had like an XM shirt across his tank top, the XM logo,
He did. Wheel in the Sky one more time. And I thought,
and stringy hair.
and I thought, I hope they play it. You know, but I was back now. You're into, you have a foodie podcast.
Yeah.
I know that. There's a few things they're unveiling today, and I wondered if you would try them and what you would think about for your foodie podcast. One, Pepsi is unveiling for the holidays, and they did this through Shaquille O'Neal, their spokesperson, yesterday. They took to online and on television Pepsi Zero Sugar gingerbread flavor.
Ooh.
Gingerbread.
Just for the holidays.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. I don't know. I'd try it.
You know what I said? Yuck.
Like a grown up,
Yuck.
like a 4-year-old.
Ugh.
I love gingerbread.
I don't like it. That's
Oh,
why I wouldn't
God.
like that.
Gingerbread is delicious.
I don't like that. I don't like that flavor at all. That's why I would not be into that. I can see where it would be a big seller during the
Oh,
holidays.
yeah, for sure.
Although when you mix it with Pepsi, does it work?
I don't know.
It's
because,
bubblier.
It is.
Coke has released spiced holiday flavors
Right.
before.
How'd that
It's kind of
do?
interesting.
Did you try?
I have tried. It wasn't my favorite, but it was fun to try.
Yeah.
You don't eat ginger snaps, Chris Kelly?
I don't like them. I don't like the gingerbread flavor. No, I never have. I mean, if they're really
Too exotic.
for me, I'm more. I'm
Vanilla.
missionary.
Yes.
Missionary. Well, yesterday.
So if it's the vanilla wafers are here
Yeah.
and the gingerbread cookies are there,
Oh, vanilla.
You're vanilla all day.
Always. I really am. I don't like that. It's just too spicy. Something about it. just can't do it. I'm more delicate than that. I just can't do it. Yesterday was National Cookie Day, so we were talking about what's the best cookie?
Oreo.
Yeah, I agree. I love an Oreo.
I'll eat a whole thing of Oreos, no problem.
You know what I said?
You mean an entire package
Another
or a
package,
sleeve?
yes.
The whole thing?
Yes,
I
in
love-
one sitting.
I like double stuffed.
See, I like the mega stuffed.
Goodness.
Yeah, the more cream, the better.
When you have your inevitable fever and chills, BB Shea, who do you text?
That's a good question.
We have no bench.
Yeah, no.
BB Shea is the bench.
That's a fact.
I should start playing it
When you,
safe.
when you can't feel your feet.
After all the mega stuffed Oreos.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. It's all fun and games now.
Yeah. We got him to throw in here now. What's going to happen when you're out? Great question here. What about yesterday? We were talking about crumble cookies. You gonna use crumble?
Oh yeah.
My daughter thinks, and I think I agree with her, that the chocolate chip cookie from Chick-fil-A is better than the chocolate chip cookie from Crumble.
I disagree.
I like it. I do. You like the chocolate chip from Crumble?
Yeah, I recently for the first time had a Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Like a week ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. It had a weird texture to it.
Yeah, it does.
I think the crumble is more of like a traditional chocolate chip cookie.
You know what they do at Crumble? I learned this. They don't put it. Most chocolate chip cookies are semi-sweet chocolate. Theirs is milk chocolate.
Yeah,
so it's
I like
little.
that.
You like that?
Oh, that's a whole different profile.
I don't like it as much. It's okay, but I prefer the semi-sweet.
I want that full chocolate flavor.
It's very sweet. It's probably sweeter than most because it's milk chocolate. Now I don't dislike it for sure, but I do prefer the Chick-fil-A surprisingly. And then an emailer at P1, because we talked about this, said go to McDonald's and get theirs and tell them you want them fresh, and they.
Hold on.
Put some of that soft serve on top of it.
Well, maybe. But if you tell them you want them fresh, they come out warm, and they're like, he says they're the best. He said McDonald's cookies are the best. I know. But now, as far as a store-bought cookie, I'm an Oreo person.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. And I do like a Chips Ahoy, of course.
Chips Ahoy is fantastic.
It's great. It's very, very good. But those are good cookies. So they've unveiled at Pepsi the gingerbread Pepsi for the holidays only. Do you know Shaq has been a spokesperson for Pepsi since his rookie year with the Orlando Magic, and still is.
Really?
That was
What a
surprising.
deal.
I know. That was surprising to me. Listen, there's
Well, now doesn't he typically buy? I don't know if maybe he's a stock holder, but usually the products he endorses, he buys part of.
he may be a
the
part
company.
owner. He could be. He could be a part owner of Pepsi even. He's on a lot of different endorsements. There are more. I want to see what BB Shea's kind of a hot dog expert too. Wait till you hear what Sam's Club is doing with hot dogs.
Okay.
That's next here on the Two Guys Named Chris Show. Meanwhile, Pat Godwin. Okay.